Hi, it's Panda Movies here. Today, I'm going to explain the movie called Cube. Warning, there are spoilers ahead. Enjoy the video. A man dies in a horrific manner in a cube-shaped room in a pre-credit scenario. Quentin, Worth, Holloway, Leaven, and Rennes are five desperate persons that meet in another identical chamber. They have no idea how or why they have come. Quentin, who had been investigating the area, tells everyone that there are traps in several of the chambers. Rennes, a convicted felon who has eluded 7 jails, believes the traps are set off by motion detectors. He starts by throwing one of his boots into each room. Tremors are a common occurrence in the maze. Leaven notices numbers carved into the small corridors that connect the rooms. Rennes enters a room he believes is safe and is slain when acid is sprayed in his face. This means that each trap is set off by different sensors. Each person, according to Quentin, was handpicked to be there. Holloway is a free clinic doctor, and he is a divorced police officer. Leaven is a young mathematics student. Worth defines himself as an office worker in a cagy manner. They find an intellectually challenged guy named Kazan, whom Holloway insists they bring along, and Leaven hypothesizes that every chamber marked with a prime number is a trap. In a trapped room judged safe by Leaven's calculations, Quentin injures his leg. Tensions escalate as personal disputes and the maze's purpose remain a mystery. Worth confesses that he developed the maze's outer shell, also shaped like a cube, for a mysterious and heartless bureaucracy after being prodded by Quentin. He assumes that the maze's original purpose has been forgotten and that they have been imprisoned within it solely to put it to use. Leaven deduces from Worth's knowledge of the outer shell's measurements that each side of the cube is 26 rooms across, for a total of 17,576 rooms. She discovers that the numbers represent each room's Cartesian coordinates. According to her theory, the group goes toward the nearest edge, yet each of the rooms at the outer wall is trapped. Instead of retracing their steps, they move discreetly through a chamber equipped with a sound-activated trap. Quentin threatens Kazan and conflicts with Holloway, who supports Kazan and insinuates that Quentin may have been an abusive husband who enjoys young girls after Kazan makes a sound that nearly kills him. The group finds a deep abyss separating the maze from the outer shell when they reach the edge. Holloway offers to scout the gap with a rope created from the rest of the group's clothing. Holloway tries to swing towards the outer wall, but the gang loses control of the rope due to another tremor. Holloway is grabbed by Quentin, but she falls to her death when Quentin lets go of her. Quentin has gotten further deranged. He makes a sexual advance on Leaven in an attempt to get her to desert the others. He is rejected by her. Worth steps in to help. Quentin thrashes him mercilessly and throws him through a floor hatch into another room. The group discovers Ren's body there after going in circles. Worth then learns that the chambers are shifting around inside the cube, which is causing the earthquakes. Leaven also deduces that traps are identified by powers of prime numbers rather than prime numbers, and Kazan reveals himself to be an autistic savant capable of mentally performing prime factorizations. Leaven leads the group to the bridge room, which will lead them out of the maze, with his assistance. Worth ambushes Quentin and murders him before fleeing the scene. Worth refuses to leave the cube since he has lost his will to life, so Kazan unlocks the final hatch, revealing a dazzling white light. Quentin reappears, stabs and kills Leaven with a hatch lever as she tries to persuade the guilt-ridden Worth to join her. While Kazan runs, he mortally wounds Worth. Worth pins Quentin in the tiny hallway as the rooms shift again as Quentin moves to kill Kazan. Quentin is in shambles. Worth returns to Leaven's body to die beside her. Kazan steps out into the brilliant light, unsure of what would happen to him.